Welcome, everybody. It's the Against All Odds Sports Radio Show. We live. I'm Javon Based the Legacy.
Bruce B. Smooth Ballard.
All right, real quick. If you're watching this right here, you see everything but the bottom of the screen. So we have words and all that kind of stuff. So you want to go to YouTube to check out the actual live version and type in JB Legacy Films. That's on YouTube. You'll see all the information on the screen and everything. But the advantage is right here, y'all get to see behind the scenes during the commercial breaks and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, how was your weekend, man?
My weekend was good. It was wonderful weather, despite being a Browns fan.
Oh, man, that's terrible.
You know, and the Guardians gave it up. But, hey, we saw that. What was the game? Was it Friday? Friday game.
But let's do this, man. Before we get into that, y'all, let's check out the trailer for Common Creed Trafficking. And we're going to talk just a little bit about the movie when we come back, all right?
Take over, I came to take over. 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 Get down, lay it down. I ain't come to play around, came to take over. Don't make a sound. What you think I'm bull? You gon' get the sewer clip and ain't no need for running when I'm bustin' cause I won't miss. Best believe that I'm gon' get em. You gon' bleed since you won't listen. It's a new plug in the town. Get the from around, only serving a bun. You either copping or you dropping new product on the market, gonna have the city poppin'. I'm taking this show on the road. Every city in the state getting fronted with a load. And if I feel some resistance, all this metal will be spitting day and night. I'll be spinning your block, won't stop. I ain't worried about the cops, I'm the man on top, putting the city on lock. Take over, I came to take over. 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 Yo block, yo shot, yo block, yo shot, yo block, yo shot, yo block, yo shot.
All right, we back, y'all. So we're going to talk about my weekend real quick. I was in Buffalo for the Common Creed Trafficking premiere out in Buffalo. Shout out to James Dobra. He played the Messiah in the movie. And y'all want to check it out. We got the next one coming up November 10th, 10 a.m. at B&B Theaters in Macedonia. The Browns don't play that day, even though y'all stopped watching the Browns probably after yesterday. But the good thing is you get to come see the Common Creed Trafficking. Come kick it with us afterwards. We're going to go to the Chalk Bar, I believe. We're going to give you all the details on that. But for tickets, y'all will go to jblegacyfilms.com, jblegacyfilms.com, and click on events. And then you find the actual Macedonia showing. So let's get to it, man.
Let's get to it.
Let's just talk about this. Let's talk about the Guardians.
Okay.
Guardians out the postseason, and they went out with a bang, right?
Yeah, it did.
They try to fight back, but that's what happens when your salary cap is low. and you could afford hitters and pitching, and now you're just trying to use your farm system to win these games. So all you do is breed them and send them to New York and Boston and these other places. So
that's what we've always done. We do the same thing with the Browns too. We develop these players, send them off, and then
that's just Cleveland, huh?
That's Cleveland. It's a small market. Like Lindor is a small market. All the other pitchers we had, Cy Young winners, we develop them, and other teams take them and
Philadelphia
the championship. Yeah, I mean we've had the most Cy Young winners in the last 10 years. And
we birth them and we give them away.
But you know what? We can't blame anybody. We ain't win no pennant because we were up 3-1, and we've been there, and we just blow it.
So
pitching.
Is that due to coaching, or is that just due to the players?
That's due to players. I mean, baseball. It ain't really coaching.
No, it ain't.
I mean, it's you against the pitcher.
It's a little bit. It's a little. You do got to have a legit manager, though.
I mean, but still,
you got to know how to manage your bullpen, stuff like that.
And it ain't like you got to put the right matchups together, or you're gonna lose. I mean, you definitely got to pick the moment when you're gonna pull your pitcher.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But if
you just got to make important decisions.
If your pitcher is got the skill and gonna strike people out, you just put him up there, And if you're a hitter, if you're batting 190 or 119, it don't matter. You just can't bat.
That's a point there.
But if you batting 300 and you batting percentage wise, you get on base, you're gonna hit anybody. Now, if you're a slugger, then you're gonna hit home runs. Now, the chances are you a baseball player as a slugger, or you just a slugger? And then if you're just a slugger, you probably ain't gonna be on a good team because they're not gonna give you the big deal. You're gonna be on a sorry team striking out, but you hit some home runs every now and then.
So from this point on, we just say who you think will win the World Series, and then we'll move on.
Yankees.
So it's their year again.
Yeah.
Well, we knew for a fact one of the New York teams was going.
We said it's probably going. We said the favorite would probably be the Yankee Dodgers because that's East Coast.
Yeah,
West
we said
Coast.
that because nobody want to see the
Subway Series and out in the West Coast, and like you're going to be losing money if you do the Subway Series, and we know really nobody wanted to see Cleveland, the Guardians versus
the Dodgers.
The Dodgers, and maybe the Guardians versus Matt and Jose.
Yeah, the Lindor thing. That would have been interesting.
But overall, the money
you would have lost too.
Yeah, maybe.
Just because the history shows the ex-player that beats on our team always wins.
We know that we weren't going to get there. So either way, one of the New York teams were going to be in there because that's the money draw. Sure. And this is the biggest one of all that you could really possibly have. The Yankees,
you got two big dogs.
Yankees versus the Dodgers.
Yeah, you got the big
pure
dogs.
D baseball lore.
Yeah.
Yankees, Dodgers.
Two big dogs,
yep.
Basically playing against each other.
Yeah.
All right. So.
And then last but not least, then the Dodgers were once in Brooklyn. So
Brooklyn
Yankees,
Dodgers.
What's that? Babe Ruth versus whoever was in the Dodgers back then.
Yeah. You had the Brooklyn Dodgers, and then they moved to LA.
Yeah.
Yes.
Brother Babe Ruth.
Do Magic still own a piece of the Dodgers still?
Probably.
Yeah, I see you got the Redskins. But anyway, let's move on from that. We wanted to talk about Ohio State. So let's give our prediction again. Ohio State versus Nebraska. We thought they were playing and they got 2 byes. Never seen that.
2 byes. So what did we say? I think we said about Nebraska has a better defense, offense. I think I said. I forgot what I said last week.
I'm rolling with 30-13.
I'm thinking we put up a lot of points on Oregon.
We did.
So I think we can definitely. Their defense probably
37-13.
I'm saying 35-21.
I'm gonna go 37-13.
35-21. It ain't gonna be a pushover, but we should get control. Be handle Nebraska because this is a freshman quarterback.
All right, y'all. Let's get to the next thing, y'all. And before we get into any subject, Watson is out for the season with a ruptured Achilles.
Yeah.
And the big thing was this. Now, so let's break down a scenario when he came. Before he got here, y'all. So let's not lie. Be truthful. There were 8 teams out there that wanted to get Deshaun Watson.
That's right.
Am I correct?
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
Then it was 6 teams that could actually get Deshaun Watson.
That's right.
Browns happened to be one of them.
Nobody,
Atlanta, I think New Orleans, and et cetera.
Nobody thought the Browns had a chance.
It was, I think it came down to Atlanta and Cleveland.
Yeah.
Because he's from Atlanta.
Yeah.
So
he said he wouldn't play here because it's cold.
Yeah.
At least that's what media said.
So I guess people always complain about the Browns not making the splash, not making moves. This was the move to make according to the NFL. Everybody was on the bandwagon.
Right. Everybody was on the
Watson
bandwagon.
is you got to get Watson.
Yeah.
Which team's gonna land Watson? That was the thing.
That was the thing.
Right?
And
that was the thing.
And he was supposed to only have a 4-game suspension.
There you go.
Maybe,
say it one more time.
4-game suspension, maybe 6.
So it's 4 to 6 game suspension once you sign them. Cool.
All you needed was somebody to hold it down. And you had the pieces.
But guess what,
was hold it down.
The most important piece was missing about those details.
Yeah.
The Browns was the only team to guarantee 50 million or 200 over $200 million.
$200 million, yeah.
The only team to do it ever in the history of the NFL. Yeah. So that being said, Watson automatically said, "Hell yeah,
yeah, I'm coming. You want guaranteed shit? Who wouldn't?
Exactly. What fool wouldn't take?
Who wouldn't take? The Browns knew that. The owner knew it.
And let's go back to what I just said. People in Cleveland was complaining, we don't never get the quarterbacks. We don't never.
That's right.
That was the quarterback.
That was the quarterback.
You didn't pay him for the future. You paid him for what he did in the past. What he did in the past that you paid him for.
That's right.
Right? Right. You don't pay nobody for the future. Well, I believe he might do. We don't know about the future. We're paying them for past transgressions.
Right.
So at the end of the day, you pay Deshaun for what he did in Houston.
Yeah.
Even though he didn't have a great record in Houston, but
I mean, he did. He only had one bad season. That was that one bad season. After he lost Hopkins.
Yeah.
After they traded Andre Hopkins away, he had a bad season because he lost his number 1 receiver.
Lost his weapon.
And I think also, did the T.J. Watt leave at that time? J.J. Watt leave? I mean, it was a big transition for the.
What's the other receiver that kept getting injured? A deep threat.
Oh man,
with the braids, I can't think of his name.
I know you're talking about the kid from Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Begin with the F.
Yeah. Floyd. Was it Floyd?
Begin with the F. He was the speedster.
Yeah, he was the speedster.
Yeah.
He was the Deshaun's secret weapon.
Yeah.
But anyway,
he was injury prone. But anyway, yeah.
But anyway, we know for a simple fact that everybody wanted Deshaun. So the way the media try to put it is nobody wanted this guy.
That's right.
But like I said, you go back 3 years ago, he was the talk of ESPN.
ESPN.
Who's gonna land him?
That's right.
Who's going? Adam Schefter. He's exclusive.
That's right. And Cleveland wasn't on the radar.
Not even close.
But
Andrew Berry, the owners, all of them said, let's go get what the fans wanted. Yep. They want a quarterback. We believe he can do it.
Yep.
It ain't based off the future. Remember this, y'all. This ain't based off the future. Yep. This is based off what he did in Houston.
And he had a backup quarterback just in case, a true backup quarterback, just in case the situation didn't work out or Deshaun had to do the eight games, which was talking to Max.
Yeah. So remember, this is public opinion. This is not the law. Deshaun Watson did not go to jail, did not get prosecuted. These are all civil suits.
Civil suits. That's right. It's not a criminal trial. It's just civil. And anybody can be civilly sued if there's an inkling that something went on. But this was not a situation for Deshaun until he wanted to leave the Texans.
True that.
When he was with the Texans, he's willing to play the Texans. There was no allegations. There was no problem. The Texans were setting up these massages and getting the women for the massages. Everybody in the NFL knew these was going on because the Texans were doing this, and there was no problem. It didn't become a problem until Deshaun says, I don't want to play for you and I want to leave.
Yep. And I heard the culture down there was kind of bad at the time. So I guess they revamped their culture as far as their football team. So they ripped everything out of there. They get their first round, second round, third round, fourth round, whatever, how many picks they got it.
Browns gave him a nice little package.
And guess what? Y'all complained that we needed to make a move, right? We made the move. And then all of a sudden, here come all these cases.
These cases, that's right.
Yeah, all these cases just arise.
All these cases just arise. And then Deshaun goes from not playing 4 to 6 games to all of a sudden now he's not going to play 2/3 of the season. And then no ramification comes down on Houston. It all comes on Cleveland.
Exactly. So with that being said, let's be fair. We know Watson wasn't the best quarterback since he's been here. We're gonna keep it.
Last year he was 5-1.
Right, but I'm saying we're gonna keep it real.
We know he was 5-1. He had the best record for a quarterback in Cleveland.
He was
percentage-wise.
I'm saying overall.
This year,
overall he was.
Now he's bad.
We know overall he's not the best quarterback. Period. We just saying overall. We know Mahomes is the best.
Year, right.
We know Mahomes is the best. Let's be real. We know Mahomes is the best quarterback,
right.
hands down.
Hands down.
When he got here, like you said, he only played 6 games the first season, right? The second season, he got injured. Right?
But he was 5-1.
5-1. Flacco took over.
Yeah, you had no quarterback being 5-1. That's
5-1. Matter of fact, he defeated the Baltimore Ravens.
He defeated the Ravens.
Is I Am Chad on here? Oh, I don't see his name on there. But anyway,
yep, he defeated
the Ravens. He came back. Exactly. A major comeback.
Major comeback.
He gets injured. Flacco comes in. Okay, you take him to the playoffs.
Well, DTR, when he gets injured, we got DTR. Then we get Walker. And then Flacco comes. Because DTR got injured.
Right.
DTR had a bad game against the Ravens. So we benched him. Here comes Flacco. Yeah.
And guess what, y'all? At the end of the day, Watson, he might not be your favorite, but truthfully, if you give somebody the weakest offensive line this year, I don't see anybody else's team look this horrible on the offensive line. You can't just blame it all on Deshaun. Let's keep it real. He's not coaching. He's not blocking. When he do throw the ball, they drop the ball. You're going to blame that on him too, right? It's a lot of plays we can go back and say, man, he threw that perfectly. Mari dropped it. Well, who else? What's his name? Dropped one. The important one.
The Browns lead the league in drop passes.
Jody.
But we said this at the beginning of the preseason. The receivers were weak.
Oh, yeah, we already said that.
The receivers were weak. Not only were the receivers weak, the receivers were slow. We had the slowest probably receiving group in the NFL. Not hardly any of them ran 4.3s. So they were basically possession receivers. But with that in mind, the coach of the year gets rid of his whole coaching staff, but comes back. And you get rid of your great line coach,
Bill Callahan.
You gave him to another team.
You let him walk away.
But you keep the same coach, and now all of a sudden the team lacks discipline, they lack preparation, and you wonder what went wrong. You gave up all your coaches.
They were coaching them the right way.
They were prepared last year. They were motivated last year. They were ready to play, and they didn't give up when Flacco showed up.
But the thing is, this new offense,
this new regime under Stefanski.
This new offense, Ken Dorsey, ain't did nothing since he walked in here.
You can't blame Ken Dorsey.
No, I'm saying they said they came together and combined together this playbook that looked like trash.
Yeah, new playbook. But then again, it's admitted that Ken Dorsey does not do anything.
We know that from
Still
Van
lost
Pelt.
Stefanski.
We know
he just
listen,
there catching the check.
Stefanski only could do. He either got a coach or he got to call the plays. He can't do both of them. Either he got a coach or call the plays.
Now let's take a look also. So since Stefanski's shown up, the Browns are 2-2, 2 losing seasons, 2 winning seasons.
So that's an F then.
That's an F, 50%. That's not passing. So now you talk about, we got a losing culture. We've always had a losing culture. You got 4 winning seasons out of 25 years. That's a losing culture.
24 years, right?
24, 25.
Yeah, 25 years.
You were losing before Deshaun showed up and got injured. But he's still 9-9.
But let's be realistic.
He's still 9-9.
Are y'all happy with just being average, just making it to the playoffs? Are y'all happy with just making it to the playoffs? Let's be real. Are you happy just
no?
Okay, we've been down this road before.
But we didn't like the Deshaun trade, and we want to do that anyway. But we didn't like Baker Mayfield either. No, we ain't saying Baker Mayfield couldn't ball, but we know it wasn't good what Baker Mayfield did. The whole thing. So this whole thing. Once again, we always said, what is the common denominator of this franchise being messed up? Stefanski and what's his name? Behind Stefanski? DePodesta. If we look at anybody who's still here, even before Stefanski, who's still here while the Browns were a debacle and mess, is DePodesta. How can DePodesta still be here when everybody else is gone and it's still a mess?
You had an accountant be the
besides
GM.
The owner.
Remember, they had the accountant Sashi Brown.
Yeah,
the accountant to be the GM at one point in time. That's horrible.
Yeah.
But guess what, y'all? We still Browns fans.
We still Browns fans.
Just think about it.
We just keeping it real.
We gonna sound off. We gonna sound off.
We called this before even the season began with the preseason. We said we got a problem, but we still are friends. We're like, okay, we figured we had a winning group of winners. We're gonna at least get 11 wins. We knew it was a tough schedule.
So the Browns lose to the Bengals 14-21, as you can see.
14-21. You were close to that call.
Yeah, but the bottom line is this: when you're jumping off sides, when you're doing this,
that comes quarterback.
That comes down to the coaching.
That comes down to coaching and discipline. And the offensive line coach.
Yeah, but where he at? Where's the offensive line coach at?
He gone. So what's the new offensive line coach doing? Obviously
he's from the Rams.
But let's go back to Jerry Jeudy saying he was tired. He couldn't play a full game. That ain't Deshaun's fault?
Tired.
That's coaching.
Yeah.
That's the wide receiver coach. But you got rid of your old wide receiver coach. You got a new wide receiver coach. Trash. All your assistant coaches on the offensive end are trash because that's where the problem lies in the offense.
I'm going to tell you this, man. We need, and I'm going to say this one more time, and I ain't going to say it no more because it's just like I'm just saying the same thing over and over. We need that coach. Either you need a coordinator in the coach, or you need a coach that can coordinate. And I think we just need to find a coach with the coordinator. Like two different entities, because you don't see Tomlin calling the defensive plays, right?
Right.
You don't see Tomlin calling the offensive plays.
Right.
He's coaching.
Right.
That's what we need.
But we had a defensive coach in Williams, and we had a coordinator.
We need Vrabel.
So
I ain't gonna lie to you.
But Vrabel can't clean this mess up.
But I'm saying for a coach.
Oh, cool.
Coach.
I don't even know if Vrabel want to step in. He probably didn't know how messed up this was when he stepped in.
I mean, he's there for a reason.
I
don't know what the reason is.
We don't know what the reason is.
But
he came.
Stefanski's starting to stink now. He been stinking. We've been telling y'all he stunk from when he first got here.
You know we've been telling you he stunk.
Every week we told you.
Every week.
Go back and look. Go on YouTube.
We ain't never said he was a good coach.
Never.
Never.
Especially me. You know I'll be hard on him. I'm
never.
Like, man, he stunk. He stink up the place.
Never.
He ain't never win no playoff game.
We told you after that first game against Dallas The house was on fire.
Hey,
We told you.
he never won a playoff game. Van Pelt won that playoff game. Right?
That's right. Van Pelt won, and he wasn't even able to. He was at home. Van Pelt did it with himself on the sideline. Then you got rid of Van Pelt.
And he's with where he at? He with somebody. I think he's doing good.
Let's go back. Then you blame Woods.
Yeah.
When Woods wasn't the problem.
You the problem. He the problem. He the problem. He been the problem from day one. So let's talk about this pissy, stank ass offense. Stank ass offense. Yeah, I said it.
Can't even score over 17 points. It's the worst scoring offense in the NFL, even in college.
Can't block.
Can't block. No matter who you put in there, you can see DTR was running for his life.
You got Conklin that can't block.
Conklin can't block, but Tonio ain't doing his thing.
Cedric looking like hot trash. I don't understand, man. I don't get it.
Here's his line that went down the third and fourth string block for Flacco. And y'all can say, oh, if Flacco was here, Flacco would have to be getting sacked.
Right now. Let's be real too. Bill Callahan had his thing working.
Callahan was behind this offensive line. Callahan.
And look at Tennessee. They can run the ball. We can't. Ain't that something? Nick Chubb can't even run the ball because he in the backfield.
You thought Nick Chubb was going to come in here and do, if you can't block for the other guys, Nick Chubb ain't going to come here and do nothing.
Man, nothing.
Give him a couple of weeks maybe, but he averaged what? He had 11 carries, averaged 2 yards a carry. I mean, you ain't blocking. So they ain't block because they ain't like Nick Chubb either.
Then let me get back to Stefanski, man. This what makes it interesting. They in the red zone, right?
Oh no.
They in the red. You got Nick Chubb.
You got Nick Chubb.
What are you throwing the ball for?
He throws the ball.
I don't get it. It's back to this. It's back to.
But he's been doing that stupid stuff.
Yeah.
From day one, he became coach in preseason. But when what's his name did that years ago, you had a problem. When he was running them little trick plays at the goal line. What's his name? The brother.
Oh, Hugh Jackson.
Hugh Jackson, y'all had a problem. You want to run Hugh out. You knew he was tanking.
And guess what? Coach of the year, right? Twice, right? Count them. Real.
Coach of the year.
Coach of the year twice. Name me a coach of the year twice with a team that don't go to the playoffs consistently. Be real.
Well, how you get coach of the year twice and you're right. You only win 50% of your games. But no, he ain't done it. Right now, he has a losing record.
But I'm just saying, name a coach of the year that don't stay consistent with the wins.
Well, who gets coach of the year and now almost has to tank the next year?
Nobody. That's unheard of.
Nobody. You got to have bigger balls than that.
Man. And I ain't gonna lie to you. We sounding off just because you got to understand this. This ain't a 2000 era thing. This ain't a 2000 era thing. This is streaming from when Jim Brown playing all the way to now. Ain't no champions come from here. Not one champion but Jim Brown. That's it.
That's it.
Before the Super Bowls.
That's it.
When he left, then they created Super Bowls.
They created Super Bowl.
When he left playing football, they created
That's when
Super
they created the Super Bowl. Yep. That's when they combined the leagues.
Made it a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
After that point, Brian Sight, Bernie Kosar.
Then 30 quarterbacks.
We still waiting.
After 1999.
Hey, we still waiting.
You got Tim Couch, who's only winning quarterback, only winning record. You can't say Baker because he ain't have no winning record. Now the second one with the winning record is Deshaun. He's 9-9. The next one, well, after what's the name? From Cleveland to play quarterback at was it St. Ed?
Oh, you talking about he played with the Patriots.
Played Patriots, yeah. He was
Hoyer.
Hoyer was 7-4 with the Browns. So you only got 2 winning quarterbacks. You got 3 winning quarterbacks. You got Couch, Hoyer, and Deshaun. And before this year, Deshaun was 5-1. And as recent, well, yeah, he was 8. He was 8-4.
8-4.
8-4.
And you know what?
He's still 9-9. So he's still better than all the other ones that you had in 30 years besides Couch and Hoyer. But you don't even talk about Hoyer.
You know what really disgusts me, Bruce? You know what really disgusts me, man? Remember when we first started this radio show?
Yeah.
We had to sit here for at least 4 years and talk about below average football for 4 years before we even got a taste of some type of winning. 4 years
Of being competitive.
Yeah, 4 years. 4 years. We seen the same stuff for 4 years to the fact to where we like, okay, we got to add baseball and football and boxing to the equation because we was called Beyond the Huddle.
Beyond the Huddle.
It was called Beyond the Huddle.
Strictly Browns talk.
Strictly Browns talk. But when you suck so bad, you sound like a broken record because you talking about the same stuff every week. So he's like, you know what? Let's start talking about the Cavs. Let's talking about the Indians, which the Guardians is now. And then we had some other stuff in there. But anyway, the thing is, do we really want to do a prediction this week? Let's be real. Do we really want to do one?
That's why I was frustrated that last week. You said, don't want to make a prediction.
Now, this is the week you should be really frustrated because it ain't no hope.
No. So the question is, okay, so we going to try to win, lose the draft pick, lose a chance of getting another quarterback, or we going to tank? And it's not going to be fun watching a tank.
I ain't going to lie to you.
It ain't going to be fun.
I think
you're going to have to go on a big fire sale and get rid of a lot of players in order to tank. We did this last time. The first one we got rid of was Ward. Send him to Pittsburgh. Talking about, oh, he can't cover. He's lost skills. And what did Pittsburgh do? Win with him. Then we sent out a bunch of other players, and they end up being in the Super Bowl and or going to the Super Bowl or going to other teams. And we saw about 11 Browns players go and play in the playoffs.
Yeah, we seen some losers and we seen some winners. But so I don't understand how we fall behind Detroit though.
Yeah, that's a real.
And I'm not even hating on Detroit. Hey, don't take it wrong.
No,
I'm not hating on Detroit.
Detroit, hey,
I like Detroit.
They got ballers.
I like Detroit. But what I'm saying is Detroit, they kept building and building. They ain't stopped.
They didn't stop. I mean, they got a lucky break to get Jared Goff because Goff was a #1 pick. He went to the Super Bowl. He had all the skills. And he
just needed to be coached properly. That's it.
And he needed to get his head back, and he got his head back. Goff didn't come right away and ball right away in Detroit.
No, he didn't. It took him a little bit.
He went through all kind of criticism, and he went through all kind of hate. People talking about, oh, he went to the Super Bowl. He was a system quarterback. He choked. He wasn't a first round. He took all kind of criticism.
Name a quarterback that didn't choke besides Eli. I'm just being real against Brady. Exactly. Right? Yeah. Eli the only one to defeat him.
Only one to beat
in the Super Bowl. That's it.
Yeah. Even Russell Wilson was at the 1 yard line.
They couldn't defeat him.
Just had to hand the ball off to Marshawn instead it threw the pass.
Wow. And you know the funny story, Marshawn just keep telling. He said he laughed at his coach in his face. But who knows? We don't know what that scenario was about. Because I really don't.
Fixed. Super Bowl's fixed.
Yeah.
NFL fixed.
Because if I want to win a Super Bowl and I'm Russell Wilson, if I want to win
I'm not going to throw a pass and I got Marshawn Lynch at the 1 yard line.
I'm handing
He just broke a 40, 30 yard run. I'm going to hand him the ball. Or I'm going to do a quarterback sneak. I'm not going to throw the ball.
Kill.
In the script.
Hey, kill. We running the ball.
Damn right. But Vegas beginning of the year knew the Browns were going to be sorry. How did they know?
They know. This is how they know. How did the Browns get an offsides on offense? That's how they know.
Everybody wait till I look at it. There's no proof the man was offside. But why the Browns are so bad? Why you gotta fix it for them to lose?
They're already losing on their own. So why give them extra penalties?
Why give them extra penalties?
For what?
The Browns are the most penalized team this year. Like they're the only one that holds and do these things. Holding occurs every damn play.
Every play.
Every play.
Look at that. That pissing tar. Just look at that. I don't understand. But anyway, and I ain't no hater of the piss and tar game, but they got a team. They got a coach, I mean.
Yeah, they got owner. I mean, they've only had one owner, 3 coaches in 30 years.
They got a culture there.
They got culture. That's a winning franchise where you got a coach who's been around 18 years and he has 17 winning seasons. That's a winning franchise. That's a winning culture.
Three coaches only.
3 coaches. That's a winning culture. That's
3
a winning
coaches.
franchise.
Chuck Noll, Bill Cowher.
You've been on almost 10 years and you only have 4 winning seasons? Is it 10 years for Haslam's?
Man.
Or longer?
Can I just buy them? For real. Can I end this fire, please? How much they cost to buy these Browns, man? Couple billion? I hope not. But you see what's about to happen, right? I predicted this before it happened.
Yeah, you did.
I told y'all that they was going to move into that dome, and I told y'all they're going to start cleaning house.
Blow it up before they move to the dome. I still say Stefanski
He's
may
gone.
be around.
He is gone, I'm telling you.
Unless he wins next year. He wins next year.
Ain't no next year.
They're going to give him another year.
No, they not.
You got to. You gave him coach of the year. You got to.
Man, I don't care what you give him.
gotta give it
Man,
to
come
him.
on, that's fraud. What do Clubber Lane? That's a paper champ. Paper champ. That's a fraud, man. It's
You
a
got to
paper
give
champ.
him coach. I mean, you done blamed everything on Deshaun, and you done sold the public that your whole problem is your quarterback, Deshaun Watson, and everything else is fine.
So you
You
telling
gotta
me?
keep him.
So you telling me he lose 10 games? You got to keep him?
You traded his whole coaching staff.
No, you don't got to keep him. He lost 10
you
games.
gotta keep
If you coach of the year, how you not coach of the year? How you don't not coach?
because they told him they're going to give him another year, and
If you coach,
do
Bruce,
this.
Bruce,
To stand by, we need you to be quiet. He ain't saying nothing.
Bruce.
He's
can't-
let them ruin their career. So they did the same thing with what's his name. They gave him 2 losing seasons, and then they finally gave him the team. And
So-
only because he bickered with another coach, they broke their contract.
So
You don't think they're going to give Stefanski 1 losing season when they gave what's his name 2 losing seasons and a half?
listen, this is what it comes down to. Stefanski has always been the weak link. You see, everybody else is gone doing great things in other places, right?
Yeah.
They're winning in other places. He's here by the lonely self with new people. So at the end of the day, it's you. You're the guy. You're the head coach, right? You're not the offensive coordinator. You're the head coach. It's on you. This is your team. These are your coaches.
So they're gonna get rid of this coaching, his coaches, let him pick some new coaches.
Guess what?
Maybe even bring Callahan back.
Hey, guess what though, Bruce?
And they've already extended his contract, so they're like, we're gonna give you another year, and you got to do better.
Bruce, man, fix this hellhole now. Get rid of everything, kill everybody. I'm sorry to say it like that, but get rid of everything, kill everything that's dead in this franchise. Just get rid of it. End it. Bite the bullet. Just get it done, man. It's over with. We tired of rebooting and recreating and listen. Who's your best players? Your best 3 players right now.
Chubb,
Yep.
Garrett,
Yep.
and Ward.
Which one of those you willing to give up?
Owusu, Cormore.
Which one of those you willing to give up?
4. I'm not willing to give up any of those.
If you had to.
If I had to give up one,
Yeah.
it'd be Owusu.
Wusu. So would you trade Wusu for potential 2nd round and 3rd round picks?
Yes. I think in college there's enough cover linebackers in college these days. Yeah. I think I can find another cover linebacker. Garrett is a generational talent. Ward is a generational talent at shutdown corner. And of course, Nick Chubb is Hall of Famer. So Owusu, he's the youngest one of them. I would give up Owusu.
I agree with you on that. It ain't nothing against Owusu.
Nah, but I wouldn't. But I wouldn't give him up because that gives me. I got my secondary, Ward in my secondary. I got Garrett on my line. I got Owusu at my linebacker, and then so my defense is pretty much set. And I keep Delpit at my safety. So I got
Thornhill came back too.
Well, you got Thornhill, but I could keep. I'm keeping Delpit. So I got my four sure on my defense. Now go ahead and get some more pieces, or keep them. So we got pieces. We need to get some draft picks. So we're gonna have to trade some guys.
That's my point, though. You got to trade somebody good to get those type of draft picks.
Well, you got Cersei you can trade on the defensive line. You might be able to. Probably don't want to give up Hickman, but you got some other young safeties in there.
I mean, you give him over.
Okay.
What do you do?
You give up. You keep Newsom. I mean, give up Newsom, but you keep what's her name?
Bye.
You might hold on to Evers.
Emerson.
You might hold on.
Man, he get burnt too, though, man.
Yeah, but maybe this focus you will see. But he's possible trade. But the main thing, your offense. I'm keeping Batonio, and I'm keeping who else is that? Everybody else can go but Batonio.
Oh, you talking about Batonio and the other guy on the right side?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's terrible.
So the rest of everybody else can go. Those three linemen can go. All the backs can go, except for Chubb, and all the wide receivers. All the wide receivers can go.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's one player.
One
player, man.
Oh my.
That's one.
I'm sorry, y'all. You watching Patrick Mahomes?
Patrick Mahomes.
That's crazy.
But the thing is, Patrick Mahomes, it's not the best player in college by wins and losses. It's the best player at the position, and he may not be on a stacked team. It's good. It's easy to be a great player on a stacked team. It's like Mahomes. You go to Texas Tech and you ball out on a bad team, but it takes somebody like Andy Reid to look beyond the hype and go get a player at quarterback, and then he sits him for a year.
Buddy Boy drafted him.
Well, but Reid agrees.
But I'm saying, Buddy Boy said
Buddy Boy drafted him.
He's gonna be your guy.
But a player like that wasn't good enough for Cleveland.
He sat behind what's the name? Remember for 1 year.
Yeah.
He played towards the end.
Played 1 year, but Buddy Boy didn't want to draft us an athlete at quarterback.
He did. He wanted to sell some jerseys.
He wanted to sell some jerseys. He wanted to please the Cleveland fans. But that's the problem. You Cleveland fans want to be pleased. Instead of getting players, you want to be pleased.
Quit looking pretty, man.
You don't win by pretty. You win by getting ballers. If you get ballers, you're gonna have some baggage and you're gonna have some crap coming with them. It's gonna be some tough time with them. They ain't gonna be maybe the best of character. It's gonna be tricky. You want to get on talk about Deshaun as a predator. How are you gonna be a predator when women come and yes, you come? I'm gonna come give me a massage.
Listen. If Ben Roethlisberger, and I'm gonna say it again,
Get it on him.
Ben Roethlisberger keep a girl in the bathroom hostage.
Ben Roethlisberger was a known rapist.
Come on, man.
Not civil suits.
Then he became a deacon next week after doing that. I'm just saying.
I guess forgot about Roethlisberger and that, huh? And then what's his name from Texas A&M? He beat up his girlfriend. But we didn't hear about it till after he was gone. Johnny Manziel beat up his girlfriend. We didn't hear about it till after he was gone. Oh, why not? Because police kept that hidden.
Well, that's what they do, don't they?
But that's what they do. But let's be real. Everything in the media is always splashed out there on African Americans that got so-called issues. But we don't hear anything about any others than African American. In college, high school, pros, come on. Their character is only one question.
But let's get back to the real problem. And this is the real problem. He could be whatever color. It's Stefanski.
It could be.
He's the problem. I'm trying to tell. I've been saying that since he been coaching.
The reason I'm saying is we know hands down the best quarterback in college football, whether he can pass and run, is Ward. But will he be welcome here? And will he want to come?
We got bigger fish to fry.
We got bigger fish.
We got to get an O-line.
That's right.
We got to get a receiver.
We got to get receivers and an O-line and a coach.
But remember, Cincinnati was in the same debacle. I mean, not debacle, same predicament.
Well, they just
no. Listen.
Go ahead.
They said, "Don't draft a lineman. Don't draft Jamar Chase."
That's right.
And then guess what they said? No,
we got Jamar Chase
because he played with this quarterback.
Burrow.
So they already got that chemistry, and they made it work. So therefore, I feel the same way, man. You got to go out there and get some weapons.
But they had a chance to get Hopkins, who played with Deshaun, but they didn't want to get him. I mean, Deshaun was familiar with him, but all that's beyond that part. But
I'm just talking about now.
Yeah, the question is like we can't keep doing the same thing over and over again and expect the same results.
All right, y'all. I'm about to get a headache in a minute. So look, this is what we gonna do. We about to end this show real soon. We got the Browns versus Ravens. Of course, y'all probably laughing right now on the screen. I know y'all probably laughing, but we know the prediction. We know y'all prediction. Y'all gonna say the Ravens gonna win, right? Right? The Ravens gonna win, right? We just don't know how much they gonna win by. So my prediction: the Browns gonna lose this week.
You think Browns gonna lose? They're gonna play a competitive game. The defense is competitive. They're gonna play a competitive game. They got to figure out a way for them to keep losing, and that's the problem.
And it's not going to be competitive.
They'll play close and competitive games because they don't want to lose the culture.
If you don't run the ball, it's not going to be competitive. If you can't run the ball, it's not. They need to scrap that play, whatever that playbook is right now, that McDonald's menu or Denny's menu you got in your hand. Scrap that.
The Browns are better than they seem, and like I said, now the smoke screen is gone, Deshaun. So now they can't hide behind Deshaun. So now they got to pick up the game, at least play respectable. We know they're going to tank. We know they're going to put them in position to tank, and they're going to need calls to go against them. They're going to need players to get frustrated. They're going to need to be able to sit players. They're going to need to have players injured that ain't supposedly injured, can't play. They're going to have to pull out all the stops.
So you're going to see more hammies than a little bit,
That's
huh?
right.
All right, y'all.
That's right.
And sorry about the frustration because we've been through this. We've seen this before. We know, we understand what a winner looks like. We understand what a loser looks like. And the sad part about a lot of these people that stay in Cleveland?
No.
The sad part is this. Y'all from Cleveland, right? Y'all do more advertising for the Browns than anybody. That's all y'all talk about is the Browns, how bad it is.
That's it.
And guess what? Maybe, just maybe, if you invest that time and talk about the Browns, talk about this Common Creed movie that's dropped 2 weeks ago. That's right. Go see it, y'all. At least talk about the Common Creed movie like you talk about how bad the Browns is. Common Creed, November 10th, B&B Theaters. Get them tickets, jblegacyfilms.com, jblegacyfilms.com. We all about trying to keep it positive here. We understand we get frustrated. And you know what? I got nothing but love for everybody.
Yeah.
Even if you are a Steelers fan.
And you hate our Brown fans.
Or you're a Ravens fan. Or you're a Cincinnati Bengal.
The real is that it's about life. There's more to life than football.
True that. So don't take stuff personal.
No.
People going over their heads.
Be on your game. Be on your grind.
Yeah.
Whatever your dream is, and whatever your goals are in life, be about that. That's what it's really about.
Yeah. Don't spend your time dogging sports teams.
No. You should be working on your plan. You watching football 4 hours on Saturday, 4 hours on Sunday. No, be about your personal plan, your family time. And things like this, this is football. This is all about entertainment and sport.
Yeah, some people just take it too far. Let's keep it real. Yeah. It's just entertainment. Yeah. So that being said, y'all, strive, make your dreams into reality, and understand that you control your own destiny, man. So at the end of the day, you see how you judging Stefanski and you judging Watson and all these other players. Judge yourself too. It's the same thing in life. Let's be real. It's things that you could be improving and doing.
That's right. Some of you now you got time to do the things that you ain't been doing. You've been fighting with your significant other about watching the game and spending time now. You got other things you can possibly do if you don't want to watch the Browns.
Yeah.
Watch the Browns and then just enjoy the game of football.
Yeah, keep it like that.
That's what we've been doing for maybe 20-some years anyway. But really, be about your goals, be on your grind.
Yep, set your goals, get in your stuff, man.
Yeah.
That's what counts for real.
Keep an eye on your children, make sure they're doing the things they're supposed to do, family doing what they're supposed to do, and you doing what you're supposed to do.
And don't blame nobody for your stuff that you messed up on, because you had the choice. You made the choice.
If you bet on the Browns and lost, that's on you. Ain't on the players. Spend your money elsewhere unless you make your money.
Spend your money on yourself.
Spend your money on yourself.
On your products,
on your
business.
Your business, that's right.
Yeah, spend your money on that. The stuff that you can control. You can't control the Browns and whoever else.
Vegas gonna get their money from you.
Yeah.
That's why they in Vegas. They in the business of you losing, setting you up. So, really, honestly, be about it. We about our grind. Be about your grind. We appreciate you supporting us. Appreciate you supporting Common Creek. We got a book coming out for the children.
The Uncle
Pre-K to 3 Uncle Freddie. We about our grind here. We about others helping them to get their grind. So that's the whole thing about that.
And we teaming up with other people, other creatives. Yeah. And it's about, doing what we need to do and just understand. Like I said, nobody's stopping you but yourself from doing your goals and your dreams.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, you can't blame nobody but yourself.
And Javon always says, make lemonade out of lemons.
Yeah.
So that's what we got to do now.
Yeah.
Lemons.
Hey, what they say, if it's raining outside, go get an umbrella.
Go get an umbrella, that's right. Go play in the rain.
Yeah. Go get the umbrella, go play in the rain.
Go play in the snow. Get your snow gear on. Go play in the snow.
Yeah. Turn them bad situations into good situations.
That's right. It's an opportunity. Those of you who are frustrated and mad, it's an opportunity for you to do something else. See the positive things in life. See the good things in life.
Trust me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And don't sleep on them opportunities, man. Somebody offering you something to, to help yourself, to better yourself. Take it, man. Because you want to follow. I don't say follow. You want to be around. You want to be a magnet. So you want to be around those people who are doing things. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be around somebody that's just not doing nothing, because you ain't going to do nothing. So you want to follow those, be around those, not follow, but be around those people that are doing things. And I guarantee you that same juice going to run into you. Same positive influence. It's going to definitely, shine on yourself. So definitely, like you said, man, let's just take time for yourself, build yourself, and be the best you can be at the end of the day. And I know we got off the subject, but it's actually on the subject. So, like you said, man, be yourself. Don't try to be nobody. Don't be nobody else. Be yourself, but at the same time, build yourself. Get these goals accomplished. And if you need help, ask your friends. Ask somebody that's in that particular spot or place you're trying to be at. Ask them.
As a mentor, get your mentor.
Yeah, get you a mentor. Yeah, become a protege and learn.
Then you got to be somebody else's mentor.
Yep.
Somebody else.
Keep passing it. Yeah. And like I said, don't wait till New Year's Eve to have a resolution. Let's be real. Like,
you need a resolution
every year. You sound like this team.
Week.
You sound like this team I know. You want it every year. You say you're gonna keep doing this and you're gonna keep doing that, but you keep doing it.
You keep doing the same thing you've been doing that don't work. You're gonna get the same results.
It's called insanity. Right?
See? The people got it down, or at least it's called you ain't gonna win.
You ain't gonna win for 2025. I'm telling you that now. So don't wait for 25 to win. Start now. Get yourself together, man. Stop all those bad habits.
It ain't working for you. Figure out what's working for you. Do what works. We always say we know what works for the Browns. Run Nick Chubb. Yeah, run the ball.
You know what works in your life, right? You know your bad tendencies.
What works. You know who don't work for you that you still got hanging around for you. Yeah. Like you said, the bad tendencies. You know what works. Yeah. Your procrastination.
Yeah. We all got something bad. It just we got to correct it.
That's where you need your team.
Self-discipline.
You need that team to pull you up and say, hey, you're not about your grind. You
Yeah.
gotta get up.
That's
Or you
that's
need your
self-discipline.
coach.
That's
You mentor your
self-discipline.
coach. You mentor your coach. Yeah.
That self-discipline is real, man. You gotta have that. You gotta have that. But like you said, hey Bruce, man, hey man, I'm having a bad day, man. Give me some words of wisdom, encouragement. Give me something. You're supposed to be able to do that for them.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Yeah.
Some people need that. Everybody ain't the same.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't wired the same.
And the biggest thing is like no victim stance. So we as Cleveland fans, we're not gonna be victims.
Nah.
We
Hey y'all, listen, this is just entertainment.
Yep, just entertainment.
Listen, I am mad at the Browns, but I ain't about to go call off every day and be sick every day, because they lost. No.
It's not gonna ruin my day, so I'm gonna be mean and nasty at other people.
Nah.
Or at the players and calling the death threats.
Yeah, that's too much. That's too far.
Much, same thing with the college football guys. People mad at the college football players because fantasy or you make your money.
Hey, it is what it is,
man.
What
it is.
You can't control that.
Can't control.
But anyway, thanks for tuning in. We appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
Much love. We out.
Peace.
We had to end.